If you can't tell, I usually do XFL related content on this channel. It's kind of in the name. But today we are talking about something very important to me, the New York Giants. They are my favorite team, but sadly they are not good. I've invited a guest onto the channel. I'm going to let him do his segment. I'll talk a bit about the Giants after he does that. But yeah, I think that his segment is a bit better than mine. So with further ado, you know the thing. Let's get right to it.
Oh, sorry. This isn't my own video. This is actually a collab. So, I've been brought here to explain why it sucks being a Giants fan. So, let me explain my timeline of being a Giants fan. And it all starts with this one play.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree.
The helmet catch by David Tyree just puts a smile on my face every time I see it. But in 13 years, the Giants have become probably one of the, if not the worst team in the NFL. And it's really gotten to the point that being a Giants fan is just slightly better than being a Knicks fan. And I go through both of those pains. And since 2015, we have had 5 coaches. Tom Coughlin, Ben McAdoo, Steve Spagnuolo, Pat Schumer, and Joe Judge. Let me remind you, none of them besides Coughlin had 14 or more wins in their entire career coaching the Giants. None of them even had a 500% winning percentage. They weren't even over 500. The Giants can't even find a good coach. Alright, so let's continue my timeline of being a Giants fan. So, Giants win the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 42. And then post the year after the Super Bowl win, the Giants became just another, yeah, we're good, but we're not good enough for the Super Bowl type team. Yeah, that didn't make younger me happy, but at least we introduced MetLife Stadium, so that was nice, even though we share it with the Jets. And then this somehow happened. But how have we fallen? 5 coaches since 2015. No one's been able to get used to all their different types of play. I mean, Ben McAdoo barely knew what he was doing as a coach. Pat Schumer should have been fired after 2018. Steve Spagnuolo, I don't even know why he got the intern spot. Who else? Who is the other coach? I have the list loaded up right here. So, yeah, Tom Coughlin probably should have been fired maybe a year earlier, but thank you for the 2 rings. Thank you for the 2 rings. And then Joe Judge, 0-4. Worst team, I believe, tied for the worst team in the league or the worst team in the league. Oh, come on. How have we gone from the Patriot Slayers to the Patriots slaying us every single year that we play them? And honestly, being a Giants fan isn't the worst fan base to be a part of in the entire New York sports thing. The Knicks and Jets are worse teams to be fans of, but the Giants just, it's like every week we find something new to take an L for. Week 2, Saquon Barkley gets injured and is done for the season. Week 4, we get into a game-ending brawl. Come on!
The field again, that's how it's been all day long. A physical.
You see this in midfield, look for Golden Tate and Jalen Ramsey. We have them at the bottom of the pile here. Reportedly, they walk to the middle of the field.
game time.
Anyways, thank you for watching this. And just go back to watching the rest of the video, alright? Just go back to listen to what XFL Fanatic has to say, because my guess is it's probably interesting. And now I'm going to go back to my corner and live with the misery of being a Giants fan.
I probably couldn't have put it any better, but I do want to add on a few things about what he said, and that the Giants really are like the Knicks. Well, not like the Knicks, because the Knicks are horrible. Maybe we'll cover that in another video. They're just that bad. But the Giants are so mediocre. Like, yeah, they lose a lot of games, but you always want to have hope for them. You really do. I do think they are, in some ways, they are making very good efforts to try to make the team good. They've made a lot of good free agent signings. They've drafted what they need, but I think they need to get rid of Saquon Barkley personally, but his career's ended anyways. But they went from winning 2 Super Bowls in 3 years to barely making the playoffs, and the last time they made the playoffs, which I was like a little kid, they lost to Green Bay because of a field goal try. So that, I mean, we want to remember them as the Patriot Slayers, but they are not really going to be slaying anyone. They haven't scored over 20 points in, like, forever. I truly do not know what to say. It is a very touchy subject, but thank you guys for watching the video. Peace out, XFL fanatics. Make sure to check out the channel.